Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out a lot of newly released makeup by Danessa Myricks. I have the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer in two shades. I have shade 15 and shade 13. I have the Yummy Skin Lowlighters and Off the Grid and Low Key. I purchased these before, I just never used them, so this is like all new makeup to me because I never used it. Then I have the Yummy Skin Glow Serum Priming Face Serum, and this is in the shade Juice Boost. I also have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Universal Blurring Balm Powder Face and Eyes. Then, I'm telling you, I have a lot of Danessa Myricks today. I have the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Face 2.0 Teardrop Complexion Kabuki Brush. I have that. When I tell you I have a lot of Danessa Myricks, I have a lot of Danessa Myricks newly released products and a lot of her, I'm gonna say cult favorites, because that's what she's become. She's become like a household name. I also have this Yummy Skin Powder Serum. I think I reviewed this on my channel one time. I don't know if I'm gonna use this today because it broke my face out. I also have the Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm Serum. So I think I will definitely be using this because I haven't tried this before. I want to say that's everything that I have new, guys. Hopefully this is something that you guys will be interested in seeing, and you will stay tuned for the video. I will be going through all of the claims on these products and the prices and tell you my thoughts on them. So I'm excited, guys. This is definitely going to be a long video. Please, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you like a good trying new makeup or newly released makeup videos, then please give the video a thumbs up. And of course, you know I love when you guys comment. I love going back and forth with you guys, just talking about different products. Please stay tuned for the video. Let me just do my brows and a base on my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay. I also have a few other new Danessa Myricks products that it was just too much to talk about at one time, but I do have a lot of other products that I'm gonna go over as well. So like I said, this will be a long video, guys. I hope you don't mind. Okay, I'm so mad. I thought I was recording. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm back. My brows are done. My base is on for my eyes. I recently purchased this Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm Serum. I never tried it before until just now. I just put it on my face. If you can see, I dipped a little bit out with this acrylic paddle and I put it on my face, so that's why it has such a glow to it. I don't know, I thought I was filming. I'm putting it back so I don't lose it, but that's a good way where you don't have to use your fingers to dip it out. This retails for $38. It's good for basically all skin types. It doesn't say it's good for oily skin, and my skin is super oily, but it does say it's good for normal, dry, and combination skin. So as I got older, my skin became more combination, but it's still very, very oily. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It's hydrating, fragrance free. It has a blend of 16 nourishing ingredients in it, and it has 1.41 ounce product and a 6-month shelf life. So we put that on. I'm gonna let that sit while I do the eyes. I have 3 shades of the Danessa Myricks ColorFix Waterproof Matte Liquid Pigments. You can do a lot of different things with these. So I have shade number 10. I have shade number 11, which is this dark brown, and I have Ballerina, which is supposedly their most popular shade. I know they said they use it on a lot of brides, so we're gonna see what the hoopla is on that. These retail for $20, and you can use them in so many different ways. Let me just give you a quick little tidbit of info about those. I'm not gonna be doing full reviews on all of these products because it would take us too long. This would be a 2-hour video. So these are ColorFix Multi-Use Cheek and Lip Waterproof Liquid Pigments. They retail for $20, like I said. She has so many shades. Oh my gosh, she has, it looks like 42 shades, and they have different finishes. Cream formula, waterproof. It's a community favorite. It's long wearing. It can be used as an eyeshadow, lipstick, and a blush for up to 24 hours. Of course, it's cruelty and vegan and gluten-free. It comes in 6 versatile finishes. You have your choice of cream and liquid pigments that can be used alone, layered, or mixed in every color and texture. The Forever Fix Complex uniquely combines film formers, dry oils, and high intensity pigments that easily glide and set for all day wear. I probably didn't need a base under this, but I'm going to use this one on my lid. This is shade number 10. I'm just going to use a teeny little bit because I don't think you need that much. I think a little bit goes a long way. Like, I see them using it when I watch her Teach Me Tuesdays, but we're going to see. This is the Makeup by Ariel A25 brush. I think my voice is so hoarse like this because I went to a concert the other night and I was yelling. It was the Queens of R&B with like SWV and Escape. It was really, really a nice concert. That could be why it's hoarse. And as you can see, I probably still have a little bit of glue on my lashes. I don't know if you guys could see that shade, but that's Nude number 9. I'm gonna let it dry down and then try to blend it out a little bit. So I put a little bit more on my back of my hand for this lid. I think I used this one time, that's why this one was open, because I wanted to test it out. But these are good, like if you go into the pool or if you are doing, you know, some kind of water something, then you can definitely use these and know that they're still gonna be there. If you dip your face and stuff in the water, or even now with this hot weather, I'm sure it's good for that. I never used it and wore it outside in any of those situations, but she always talks about these products, and you know, she's been making these for years. I haven't heard anybody say that they don't work the way that she claims that they do. So it dries down and I want to blend it out. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is the Makeup by Ariel A11, and I'm just gonna go in and just blend it out to try to get rid of that harsh line. But the shade is really a nice nude. They feel like a little sticky. You can feel them drying down, but it looks like it's blending out a little bit. I do have Danessa Myricks eyeshadow palettes, but her palettes are so, like, a lot. Beautiful, beautiful shades, but you gotta be ready for that. Like, you gotta be getting dressed to go somewhere and you just want that kind of look. Those shades are so gorgeous. I like it. Very nice. I don't know if I said under here it's a little red. My allergy medicine that I'm using is like, it's irritating my lip every time I use it. Well, under my nose. It's irritating this part of my nose. Okay, so far so good. Let's try the darker color. Let's see if we can give a little dimension to the eye with the darker shade. This is shade number 11. It says you can use your finger or a brush. I love these little tubes. They're so easy if you're a makeup artist to travel with. Okay, that's the color. I'm gonna use the same brush that we used for the other shade and just put this here. I don't know if it's deep enough. Like, I don't know if it's showing up, but we're gonna see. I probably should have got like an 8 and then this number 11 to really give it some dimension, but I didn't, because I never worked with these before. Not when I was purchasing them. I don't know if that did anything. I think it just blended into what we already had going on. It's still sticky. This is always my area that the color just don't, it just don't want to stay there. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit because it's still tacky. And then we'll try to blend it out. But I mean, it's good. Okay, let's see what the Ballerina looks like. We're gonna tap that on our lid and see what this shade looks like. That's the color. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Very, very pretty. I mean, it kind of blended in with everything that we had going on already. Like, it didn't really stand out. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm gonna let it dry down and then put a little bit more on there because it looked like it just blended right in with what we have going on. I mean, it's very pretty. I'm gonna just let that dry and then go back in with another layer of it. It's definitely moisturizing, but it feels like I have her oils. I have this Danessa Myricks oil, and then I have another one, but this one is more moisturizing. It's more like a light version of a Vaseline, if that makes sense. That's how it feels. It's not super heavy on the skin, but I definitely can feel it. I'm gonna put some of this on. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. It's a priming face serum. So we're gonna put that on. and this one is in shade Juice Boost. Retails for $34. It comes in 2 shades, Main Squeeze and Juice Boost. This is the darker shade. It's good for dryness, plumping, radiant finish, hyaluronic acid, hydrating, good for normal, oily, and dry combination skin concerns, pores, dryness, and uneven skin tone. So we're gonna put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. You definitely don't need a lot of this. And I'm gonna take this brush. I'm gonna take this brush and just tap it in. It smells so good, like so good. I'm putting it mostly in my cheek area because it said it's good for pores. So I wanna make sure that I have something there to combat my enlarged pores because sometimes they show up. So we're gonna see how good these products are today. I mean, when I say this smells so good, of course it has a lot of skin care ingredients in it because most of our products do. If you could see today, I have a lot going on under my chin because I just talked about how I've been doing good picking the hair, and then it's like your body be like, oh, you bragging? Let me show you. So now I have this, like, I don't even know what's going on under there, but yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit more of that. This shade is so pretty. I don't know that it made a difference in my skin because it was already glowy, and I've been eating really bad this last 2 days. Like I had pizza and I shouldn't have, but I did. So now I can see the difference in my skin when I eat like I'm supposed to, and when I eat crazy, I see the difference. That blended in nicely. I feel a difference. I do see a glow. All right, I'm going back in with this Ballerina shade one more time and see. I'm gonna let it dry. I don't know if these are my favorite types of things to work with on my eyes. I know this is a lot. I know it's long, but please, guys, you know makeup is a process, so please stick with the process because this is a lot with these products like this, these creams on the eyes especially, because I don't feel like it's doing, I mean, it's nice, but it's not doing anything that's making me say, oh yeah, you got to get these. I'm gonna try a little bit more with the brush. I think if you build it up, maybe it looks better, or it probably looks better if you use it on top of a eyeshadow because the shade is pretty. Yeah, I think that if it was on top of a eyeshadow, it would be better because then it would have something to really stick to and show up on. This would be good to seal in, like if you're doing bridal makeup and you just want to seal in your look and you go over whatever you did with this kind of product. That's going to dry down and stay down. It's still a little tacky. Like I could feel it as I'm blending this out up here. It's still like a little tacky. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna go in with this Danessa Myricks liner. This is her line work liner in Onyx. All of the products will be linked in the description box in case you want to buy anything. You know, guys, when you shop with these links, I do get a little bit of commission, but it helps me to keep the channel going and to keep buying all of these products so I can show you how these products are working so you don't have to try them if it's something that you don't like. So yes, if you guys could shop the links, that would be wonderful. But I will have everything linked. And all of these products, for the most part, can be purchased on the Sephora or the Danessa Myricks websites. So I really like this, right? I liked when I tried it before because it doesn't dry out like that. You know how like some liners, you have to shake it in between connecting your line because there's no product at the tip. This one keeps going. And I like that. Now, it's not the blackest liner, but it's nice. Okay, let me put my lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my lashes on. I just wanted to tell you what they are. These are the 3D Silk Cherry Blossom number 922. Sometimes you guys ask me and I don't remember which lashes they are, but that's what these are. And I really like them. They're very wispy and they give a nice full look to the eye, but it's not too much of a lash. So I like that. Okay. Yes. All right, so that's that. So we have our Moisture Repair Balm on, and we have our Yummy Skin Glow Serum Priming Face Serum on in Juice Boost. Okay, so now we're gonna put on blurring balm. I reviewed these on my channel already, and I'm not gonna go over everything that they do because I talked about the universal balm in one of my last videos, how I fell in love with it as a primer. So we're gonna be using this on our skin today. I don't want to take too much time on some of these products because we'll never get through the video, and I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, that was super long. I'm gonna try this brush. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Face 2.0 Teardrop Complexion Kabuki brush, and it has this cute little holder. I bought this a while ago. I just never used it. It's so luxe. I mean, like really luxe. It feels so good, and it's supposed to give full coverage to the skin. Like I said, I have shades 9 and 10, so I'm gonna put number 9 all over my face. She recently came out with 9.5, but I think this one was my perfect shade at the time. I love the smell of the Upsolite. I guess that's what it is that I'm smelling, but I love it. This gives such nice coverage and just blends in so beautifully. This brush, oh my god, I love it. It makes it so easy to put this product on your skin. The bristles feel like velvet. Again, that's what the shade looks like. I'm so excited that she came out with this concealer. I tried it the other day, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts, but I did try it, and I was like, oh, okay. Because there's not many concealers that you could put on that you don't have to set if you don't want to. When I went on a road trip, I wore it. That's when I do my best wear test, on a road trip. It was like 90 something degrees. We were coming from Atlanta. That looks so good on the skin. It was hot outside. And I put the concealer on. I think I put it on top of this because I like to use this on Sunday mornings when I'm going to church because it's so easy to put on. You could just put it on with your fingers and in a few spots. You don't need it all over. I put the concealer on, and it was gorgeous. It lasted all day. Now the only problem was me, because I rubbed my eye because of my allergies, and I was like, why does one eye have concealer on and one don't? But that was my fault. You don't have to set it because it didn't crease, but I would set it because if I do happen to touch my eye, I want it to be there when it's over. That brush retails for $30, and it got 4.5 stars on Sephora website. When I saw her do the announcement on her Teach Me Tuesdays, she showed these concealers, and they look so much bigger on her show than they did when I saw them. I was like, oh my god, these are so tiny. It's 9.4 mils of product, which is 0.32 fluid ounces. It's called the Danessa Myricks Lift and Flex Concealer for Eyes and Face. Lift, smooth, and correct. I have shades number 13 and 15, and hopefully these are my shades. I thought they were, but we are gonna see. Let me tell you what they retail for. They retail for $30, and it comes in 20 shades. I thought $30 was a little pricey, but I think that's what everybody's concealers have been going for lately. It says Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Hydrating Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid and Caffeine. And I noticed that I felt the tingling under my eyes from the caffeine. And I know it was the caffeine because it did the same thing when I tried the L'Oreal concealer. It made my eyes tingle. It says it's good for anti-aging, hyaluronic acid, long wearing, good for dark circles, medium coverage, and it's good for dryness. It's actually medium to full coverage. Skin loving all over face concealer packed with 9 plant power ingredients plus hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. Sodium hyaluronate hydrates and moves with skin. Caffeine makes the skin appear brighter and tighter, and Centinella asiatica moisturizes and strengthens the skin barrier. And of course is, formaldehyde free, cruelty free, vegan, gluten free. This Serum hybrid complexion improving formula flexes and moves with your skin. It visibly smooths and corrects all areas of the face with a soft matte finish. The flexible shade range is designed to match every skin tone and tackle any concern. The Target Dose Applicator provides the perfect amount. It's like a little, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of curved and very precise. So this is shade 15. When she shows it, she don't put hardly any. So that's what we're going to use. It's cooling going on, like you feel like a tingling. Not really a tingling, it feels very wet. It's not a tingling, it feels wet. Of course, I'm going to put it in all the spots that I normally. To me, I think this is the perfect shade for me. Yeah, when she was putting it on, she put like a little teeny tiny bit. But I like more concealer than that. I'm going to blend this out. and see how it blends in. It's so skin-like, it looks like nothing, and it blends in so effortlessly. I love it. Yeah, these are supposed to be flexible shades that, like, instead of having one specific shade of concealer that you would wear, these go with more than one skin tone. So I thought that was good, because you don't have to have as many shades and they will still work for everybody. That's just like Makeup by Mario's foundation, how he had like more than one shade that you could wear. I was able to wear 3 different shades and they all look very good. So I like that versatility. These are shades 13 and 15. Okay, see the coverage? It's a nice amount of coverage. It blended in really nice. We're gonna put some more on though, because to me, like, that's a nice, you know, everyday, it blended in perfectly with my shade. And I just want to try the lighter one, which is shade number 13. We're gonna put that one on as well. The skin is looking pretty good. I mean, I do see a little bit of texture, but nothing crazy. This doesn't, oh, it doesn't have a smell, which is wonderful. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Now, to me, these concealers are very warm. Like, the undertones are very, very orangey, but they still blend in nicely. I think I'm gonna leave my lip like it is, and I'm just gonna put this up here. Yeah, they're very orangey, and I'm not rubbing, I'm patting it in. The other night when I went to the concert, I had Universal Blurring Balm on under my makeup, and my sister was like, I don't know what you have on your face, but your face is gorgeous, and it lasted so beautifully all night, like all night. It's that balm. I never realized, as long as I had it, I never realized how good it was, because I never thought to use it as a primer. It's really one of the best primers that you could use for the summer weather. And I think it will really work for all skin types, because what it does is it kind of like, whatever's going on with your skin, it kind of corrects it, if that makes sense. So like if it's getting oily, because I could feel like a sweat under it. Like I felt like I was getting hot. I was like, do you see any sweat? She was like, I don't see any sweat. Like, it is just as matte and beautiful as it was when you walked out the door. But you could feel it. Your skin wanted to sweat, but it just didn't. If that makes any sense. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go in with shade number 10 and bronze with it. But so far, I think we're looking good. I think the concealer has a nice amount of brightness to it. It blended in effortlessly, and we're gonna see how long, because I'm not gonna set my under eye right away, because I want you to see how smooth the under eye stays. If it does what it did the other day, because I was impressed that I didn't have to put any powder on. Now, of course, I'm gonna set my under eyes, but I want you just to see how long it lasts before I set it. Because sometimes, like most times with concealer, because I get a lot of creasing under my eyes, I make sure I set it immediately. Because I know if I don't, my face is going to be crazy. So that's what shade number 10 looks like. It feels like nothing going on. Like, it really feels like nothing going on. So pretty. But I think I used a lot. I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, see how nicely that shade blends in? And it feels so good on the face. It's very creamy, but it feels nice on the skin. Oh. That's because I have the makeup under there. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to set down there because it feels like a lot. I didn't even realize I had makeup down there like that. So with the dewiness that I see on this right now, I definitely would powder, which I am gonna powder because it's too much. Yeah, it's too much for me. Too much dewiness. I think dewy is beautiful. I wore this Blurring Balm 2 years ago at a graduation. I was out all day. I think my makeup was finished at 8 o'clock. I told this story quite a few times, and I didn't get home until after 11:30, and the makeup was still beautiful because it just does something. Whatever this Upsolite is that she's using, it does something and it stays on beautifully. But I just want you to see how so far you see my eyes are not creasing. You guys know usually I go straight in for the setting of my under eye. So I just want you to see this. Like, I'm just going to leave it for a minute and I'm going to go in with the blushes. It looks beautiful so far. I really, really am loving it. Oh, you know what? Let me contour my nose. This is my favorite brush to contour with, the A20 from Makeup by Ariel. And you would think that I would know what number it is as much as I use it. It's the only brush that I really like to contour with because it's so perfect in size to me for what I need it for. You guys have to let me know, do you use any of these Danessa Myricks products? Have you tried this concealer? What are your thoughts on it? Are you going to try it? Is it on your list? Let me know in the comment section. See how nice that is? I love that. It's like perfect contour on my nose. And then it blends out. So nice. Okay, I'm loving that. I know my hair looks crazy, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm going to fix it. So this is what the little packaging looks like. I don't know if I showed it. It's so cute. And let me just show you what the two shades look like next to each other. I like the little package. It's so cute and it's just really nice to travel with. I just love the size. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of blush on. I'm gonna go into this one called Golden Hour. It's one of my favorites by her. I just think it's such a pretty shade. I'm gonna use this brush. This is my V108 by Morphe. It's their vegan brush collection. See how pretty that is? Now, if you like your face to be a little tacky, it does not dry down at all. I think that shade is so gorgeous. And this has Upsolite in it too. So it does the same thing as far as like drying down. Just so pretty. Look at the under eye. So far, so good. That is very pretty. And you could use this actually on your lips and your cheeks. I think I tried it on my lips and it broke my mouth out. I think whatever is in it, like, it's good for my face, but it's not good for my lips. My lips are very sensitive. This is a very pretty shade. I think it looks really gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start setting now. I think that, can you see the bronzer? Can you see that number 10? Like, is it really deep enough to call it a bronzer? I don't know. But yeah, so far the under eyes look really good. I see like a little bit of creasing, but so far it's good. I'm gonna pat it out before I set under there because I don't want any creasing. That is so good. I'm gonna use what is my favorite. These are not Danessa Myricks. She doesn't have a powder foundation that I know about. I'm gonna use this Danessa Myricks because I'm loving this powder right now. If you guys don't have this Danessa Myricks High Glam Moisturizing Powder Foundation, Blurring and Perfecting, it's wonderful. I mean, I've never had a powder, a pressed powder, that when you put it under your eyes, it's moisturizing. Like, do you see? I know I said that throughout the whole last video. When I was editing that video, I cut out so many "do you see that?" because I was so amazed by how beautiful it looks. Just look at the difference. It is so gorgeous. I know it's a little pricey, guys, but I'm telling you, it smooths out everything and it's not drying. You don't get powders like that. Whatever she has in this powder is so good. Like so good. So I'm just gonna put this powder every place that I would put concealer because I want to set the concealer down. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with this powder. Now, you're going to be mad at me because guess what? This is going to be the only powder that you're going to want to use for this $55. But Natasha Denona has a lot of sales. And you could always pick this up when it's on sale. But I'm telling you, it's so gorgeous. Now, it's hard picking out the colors because her colors are a little weird. They're definitely a little weird, but I still really love them. This is shade number N8-N9. And this one is shade NP14. Now, the reason why I selected this shade is because a lot of times when you put powder foundations on, they will oxidize. And I didn't want it to get like too dark and change the complete look of my makeup, like my foundation and everything. So to me, like, this gives the foundation the shade that it needs to be. Like, if it does oxidize, I'm gonna do a review of this on its own video because I really want to see what it's like as a powder foundation Now, I usually don't wear powder foundation on its own, but because it's so moisturizing, I really want to give it a try. So it's just so beautiful. I love it. Like, I'm loving the way it looks. I'm going to go in with the Evolution powder. I have 4 shades. I have shade number, I have pink, which I think we're going to use today. I have shade 2.5, shade 4, and shade number 3. So I think that we're going to use pink today, because why not? If I did use it, I only used it one time. So we're going to use that today. So this is what it looks like. This is the Danessa Myricks version of pink. So let's see what it does on our under eyes. It's very finely milled. Very lightweight. Now me, because I'm not a person that loves a dewy look, I'm setting my whole face. I'm setting everything about my face. I'm setting my under eyes. I'm setting my just everything, because I don't like too much oil. Like, I like a little dew, and you're gonna see dew, but I don't want it to be too much. This is pink, but you really can't see that it's pink, and very light coverage. Like, it's not a lot of coverage. It's nothing like the BeautyColorfix powder. I love that powder. I love this one too, but this one is a lot more lightweight than that powder. Oh my god, like, it's so lightweight. Can you tell that that's pink powder? All right, and we're gonna go into shade number 4 to set the rest of the face. That's what shade number 4 looks like. And I'm just gonna go in and put it all over everything else, because I want everything to set. It's just a nice color, very, very chocolatey. Another nice chocolatey shade. And I think she has a shade that's darker than this one, but I didn't want it to be super dark. Like I said, I'm setting under here because I have creams down there. When it comes to the powder, with this, you don't need a whole lot of powder, because it's going to keep your skin from getting oily. I'm going back in with this powder to just blend everything in. I don't really want like heavy powder, because it's gonna be like too cakey looking, but this is good. I love this powder. Like, I'll use this powder for everything. Since I picked it up, I can't get enough of it. Like, I cannot get enough of it. I'm setting all of this. Just look how it looks so beautiful, and I didn't even spray yet. Do you see how gorgeous the skin is looking? I'm loving it. I'm gonna go in with Danessa Myricks Set It Forever Oil Control Setting Spray, just because this is what I have. The eyes look good though. Like, I think the eyes look nice. This is a very mattifying setting spray. And the next time she has a sale, I'm gonna get her other one, because she has a hydrating one as well. Because sometimes I do like a little hydrating look. But again, like I said, with this Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, it gives a nice lifelike appearance. And sometimes it can be a little too dry, so I like to spray with something that's gonna give it some life, as opposed to being so dewy. But because we put that moisture balm on, I think it's gonna be okay. But I'm loving the way everything is looking so far. I just wish now that Danessa Myricks comes out with some powder blushes, because I like the effect of a powder blush. Like, I like the luminosity that a cream blush gives, but it's not the same as a powder blush. Like, I just love a powder blush. I can't help it. This is the brush that we use to put these shades on our eyes. So I'm just gonna go in, and I'm going to, just so you know, this is still tacky. Like, it's still not completely dried down, not at all. But I think the eyes look very nice. So I'm gonna go into those 2 shades, and I'm gonna mix them, and I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go into these low lighters now. I just didn't understand when she came out with lighters what they were for. I was like, what is a low lighter? It says a texture reducing blurring balm to powder with a soft matte color that subtly low lights and blurs for a natural lifted glow. It says you can tap on the face with a finger, a brush, and you can use it on your eyes and your lips. The color of my nails, in case any of you like the shade, it is called Buttered Corn. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Okay, so this one is called Low Key, and the other one is called Off the Grid. Oh my, they're both beautiful. I'm gonna swatch both of them. They're both gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna use both of them because why not? Now let's see how easy it is to pick this up with a brush. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is my V111 from Morphe. It comes in 4 shades, I know that. Yummy Skin Blur and Balm Powder Low Lighter Soft Glow Highlighter. It retails for $25. It comes in 4 shades. It's best for oily, combo to normal skin. It's good for pores. It's a cream formula. Good for uneven texture. It's vegan. Has a natural finish. A new generation of tinted, light reflecting, balm to powder, skin transforming illuminators that blur and add a soft lit from within glow all over the face. It has Upsolite in it, so it absorbs oil and sweat. Vegan Squalane, it blurs and retains moisture, and hyaluronic acid to hydrate. So to me, like, I definitely see texture already. I'm just pat this in. I do see texture though. I think it's good for back here in this area, but not directly on my cheeks. Not with what we have going on already. Let me use this sponge to tap it in. I don't know. I'm not loving it. Now I can guess why I don't hear anybody talking about them. Because when they first came out, they were like all the rage. But now I don't hear anybody talking about them. I'm gonna go on this side. See the difference in the texture? Before we added that, how smooth it looks on this side, and then now it's like very textured. I'm gonna put some powder on top of that, and maybe the powder will make the texture not show up so much, because I think that the shades are nice. They definitely give you a glow from within, but I don't know that I love this. I'm gonna give it a chance. I love the way it looks in the pan. It's very pretty. And it's very smooth feeling. I definitely feel like it needs to be patted in. Let's go with a lighter shade, which is Low Key. It's like a peachy shade. My skin feels very tacky. Like even with all the powder, it still feels tacky. Yeah, that's because I didn't put like a heavy powder on it. I mean, it's nice. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to the end because I'm gonna see how it wears. By the time I style my hair and then I come back to tell you guys my thoughts, it will be sitting on the face for like about at least 30 minutes. And I should be able to tell you what I'm thinking. I don't know, like, I don't know. Do we love this? I have her powder bronzer, this. It's not really a powder, it's more of a cream, like a cream to powder bronzer. And then I have this, which is a cream bronzer. I'm gonna try to use a little bit of this and see how this works as a bronzer, because I feel like that bronzer is not showing up enough. See, if you guys look at my face now, you can see like everything is looking nice and matte except for the cheek area. I'm going back in with this powder. Okay, I'm going to contour a little bit more just because I want a little more dimension in my face. And I'm not getting it from what I have on. This is the One Size Bronzer Trio in Deep. I love this bronzer. I've been reaching for it a lot lately. I don't know why. I think because I bought a new one recently because it was on sale. And I just remembered how much I love it. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on and then do the lips, and then I'm gonna come back and give you my thoughts on everything. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. This is a brown liner from House Labs Deep Cocoa Matte. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put this on. This is a She Glam blush. It's called Good Vibes. Okay, I like that better. I'm gonna do my lips first. I'm gonna use this on my lips. I'm gonna put this in shade number 9 all over my whole lips. It feels nice going on. That's so pretty. It doesn't make any sense to try to line it with the other color because it's not dark enough. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Trendsetter. I like that. Let me comb my hair and I'll be back to let you guys know my thoughts on this makeup. Is it something that you need or you don't? I'm gonna let you know. Okay, so I'm back. This is what our final look is looking like. I think the look looks okay. I feel like I need something more in the highlighter form. Like I feel like, as much as I like highlighter, to me I always feel like my look is not complete without a highlighter. I'm gonna try this low lighter again, and I'm gonna put it up a little bit higher. I feel like something is missing from this look. I'm going into this shade right here, and maybe if I put it up higher, it won't show as much texture, and it'll give us a little more life to the look. I don't know if a low lighter is my thing. I know I love a highlighter. I don't know if I love a low lighter, because to me, it's not giving me what I want. It's not giving me the life that I want on my face. It's just not. If I pulled out her highlighters, you would see happiness on my face. But because I want to just talk about the products that we are using today, especially the ones that I've not reviewed on the channel, I don't know. So anyway, this is what our finished look is looking like. I don't know, I feel like something is missing. I do have one more thing that I could try from her. Let me see if that helps with anything, because I feel like I'm still missing something. I have this right here. This is the Danessa Myricks Dynamic Chrome Duo. This was like a Christmas thing that they had, and I'm not even sure what the shades are. This one is called Rock Candy, and this says Confetti. Maybe I'll put a little bit of this on my lips, this confetti, and then a little lip gloss. That's what it looks like. These are like just chrome. I don't know why this is wet. Why is that wet? I think these flakes are wet. I mean, it adds something. It's not really what I wanted. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to pull out one of her palettes. I need something for my cheeks. I really do. I know some of you guys are like, oh my God, I hate when she do super highlighter, but this is really, it's not making me happy. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 1 highlighter. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna go into this white highlighter because I've always loved that shade. And I'm gonna take this brush, which is a V111, and I'm just gonna take a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. I love that. That's what I love. I love a good highlighter, because I'm telling you, I felt like my face wasn't complete without. That one is called like Duh, and I just think it's so beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Just look at how, do you see how illuminating that is to the skin? I love it. It's gorgeous. It really is. I'm sorry guys. I know that you hate when I do highlighter like this, but I just needed a little something because I felt like something was missing. So it even makes the pores look less textured. This is what it's looking like now, and I like it better. I'm gonna put a little bit of clear gloss on it, and then I'm gonna get into my thoughts on all of these products, whether or not you need these items. This gloss is by Basic Beauty. I'm loving it more than I did before. This is what our final look is looking like. This is what the skin is looking like. I'm going to start with the first product that we use, which is these. We have two ColorFix Nudes, a ColorFix Metallic, and then this ColorFix Foil that came out the last package that we opened. I use the ColorFix Nudes on my eyes, and I use the ColorFix Metallic on my eyes, and I think that it gave a nice everyday look. It wasn't anything spectacular, but this is something that you could wear every day on your eyes. I like it. I think it's very, very pretty. They finally did dry down, which is good because they're waterproof, but I think it's nice. It's a learning curve to work with like liquid products, especially on your eyes, but I think they came out really, really nice. So I'm gonna say yes to these because you can use them everywhere. I put them on my lips. I also use them on my lips. They gave a very comfortable feel on the lips, like it feels like nothing on there. Then I put this right here. I might as well talk about this now. This confetti on my lips. It was a last chance effort to save this look, to make me feel happy about presenting this look to you guys. So this is her confetti infinite chrome flakes. I think it looks good on the lips. Like, it's different. It's definitely galactic. So for all you people that's gonna be like, that's too much highlighter and what the heck do you have going on your lips? This is Danessa Myricks. We know how Danessa Myricks gives it up. She likes her foils. She likes her metallics. She likes to glow. She likes glowy skin. I think I'm loving, like, the more I look at the look now, and I love these cheeks. I mean, I'm loving this highlighter. I might as well tell you about it. This palette came out about 2 years ago. These are the beautiful shades. I love the formula of her highlighters. They are very, very beaming, and they don't accentuate the texture on your skin. Okay, now that we have that stuff out the way, let me go over this right here. Okay, so I put this Moisture Repair Balm Serum on my skin. You can actually use this on your face and your body, and I put it all over my face. It was very much like a lighter version of Vaseline to me. I put it on because when I put this Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm on my face, I always feel like I need extra moisture, so I added this first, and then I put this on top of it, and it was wonderful. Like, the skin has dried down. Everything looks beautiful. This is gonna keep me looking just like this all night. One thing I can say about her products, when she say it lasts all day, when she says that you can go into hot 90-degree weather and you're gonna be okay and your face is gonna look gorgeous, at the end of the day, she is right about that. Her products are on point. Sometimes you can't use everything together if you are not a person that is used to using her products, because sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. What I noticed is when you use these blurring balms, and I use this in shade number 9 and number 10 to bronze with, you need moisture. You definitely need moisture. You have to balance out. Even though I have super, super oily skin, I have to add moisture because it'll be too much. Like right now, the skin feels like nothing is on it. Everything is set to perfection. It is just, it's just wonderful, and it looks beautiful. The skin looks gorgeous, very skin-like, just really, really beautiful. I love these products. I don't have anything bad to say about any of the products. I also use this right here, the Yummy Skin Glow Serum. What it did was it added a nice amount of glow to the skin. My skin was already glowy, but this added more glow. You didn't really see the shade of it, but it definitely added more glow, and it was also a primer to set down what I was putting on my face and just kind of smooth everything out. Because if you look at my cheeks now, they look very, very smooth. Other than my little bumps that I have, the skin looks really gorgeous. I use all these in conjunction, and you would think, oh my god, that's a lot of products. And it is, but they still look beautiful on the skin. Now, to me, the star of the show today was these Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealers, and I have them in shade 15 and 13. And when I tell you, these are beautiful, beautiful concealers. And when I say that, I mean like I tried this out before today, and I just put it on and I patted it out, and I didn't do anything. I didn't set it, I didn't do anything, and it did not crease because I didn't have anything else on my face other than the concealer. And I want to say that was it. I may have put the Danessa Myricks Balm Powder on, but I can't remember. But I just know that I did not have to set this concealer, and it lasted until I rubbed it off, because I rubbed my under eye and I was like, okay, but it was very smooth. It didn't crease. I didn't get all of those fine lines. You didn't get that gookiness that you get on most concealers that don't dry down on their own. I'm more than sure this is super long wearing like everything else. It's very comfortable under the eye. It gives a beautiful amount of coverage. I mean, it's medium to buildable coverage, and I just think the under eyes really, really gorgeous. Now, yes, I did set them with the Evolution powder. I used the pink powder, which is this one, and I also use shade number 4 to set the rest of the face. I love her powders. They're not talc free, but they're very, very finely milled. They're not a heavy coverage powder. You're not going to get a lot from them. They make the skin look beautiful. You put them on top of whatever you're wearing. It will set the makeup, but it's very, very lightweight. You can't go wrong with her powders. Her powders are really, really gorgeous. But I did set with this Natasha Denona because you guys know that I'm a double powder girl. When I tell you I love these 2 powders right here, it's the same powder, just 2 different shades, and I talked about them in my last video, and I'm going to do another dedicated video to them because that's how much I love them. But you can't go wrong with them. You really can't. I also use her blush in the shade Golden Hour. I have 7 shades because that's how many that she has. And at first I didn't love them. I do like them. I probably could have put more on to show up on the cheek area. Yeah, they're beautiful blushes. They also have Upsilide. If you like dewy, then you will really like them. They have a nice amount of pigment. You can make them lightly pigmented, or you can really pack it on and they'll be beautiful. Just the shade that I use right here, Golden Hour. That's so pretty. I use these lowlighters. I don't love them. Maybe I haven't learned what they are for, but they did not show up good on my skin. Maybe I didn't apply them right, but I don't care for them at all. I felt like I wish I could send them back because I don't like them at all. I just don't. And now I didn't like the blushes when they first came out either, so I'm going to continue to try these. I think the shades are gorgeous, but I didn't feel like it added anything to the look. If it did, I wouldn't have had to add highlighter to what we had going on. I want to say, guys, that is everything that I used on my skin. I think that the look, it was saved by the highlighter palette, because if I didn't put that on, it would not be what it is right now. And I did use her Set It in Forever Mist. One thing I'm going to tell you about this is a very, very mattifying setting spray. If you don't want to be matte, like my skin is super matte right now, if you don't want to be matte, get the dewy one as well. And then you can kind of gauge when you're doing your makeup if you need a dewy or a matte setting spray. And that's with anything, not just with this look, but with anything. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts on these products. Have you tried any of them? Will you try them? Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you like this video. One thing I'm going to say to you is I enjoy Danessa Myricks products better separate, and only for the fact that it can become too drying. So you definitely have to add moisture as you are doing the layers of makeup, because it's a lot of layers that I put on, and they would feel super, super tight right now if I did not add moisture, if I didn't use that moisture balm. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that, guys. Today I want to say you are sparkling, because my lips are sparkling. You are sparkling. Your personality is bubbly and is sparkling. You shine when you walk in a room. It's so many different things that I tell myself throughout the days, but today I feel sparkly. These lips are sparkly. This face is glowy. It's beaming. It's beautiful. And I really just love the way the makeup came out once I added that highlighter. So you guys are sparkling. You are my precious jewels. And I love you guys. You guys give me the motivation to just keep going. The channel is growing, and I can't wait to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm putting away stuff for a giveaway. It's gonna be really, really nice. That's it, guys. I love you. If you enjoyed this video, please click on another one and continue watching. I mean, like, I have so many videos now. I'm proud of the video catalog that I have accumulated over the time that I've been on YouTube. I hope that you guys are enjoying the channel. Please share it with your makeup loving friends. I love chatting with you guys. So please continue to watch try to make it to the end. You just never know if one day I'm gonna be like, tell me what I said at the end of the video, or what word did I say in whatever video. So you just never know. I want to try to make it a little bit more fun. It's fun for me when I sit in front of the camera and chat with you guys, even though I'm not directly chatting with you guys. If you guys want to see, I filmed 2 wig reviews and I really want to share them with you guys, but I wanted to wait until I got my refunds back before I put these videos up. So that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Let me know if you like this makeup, and let me know if you want to try any of these products. Okay.